Hello everyone, welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I do hope you're all doing well. Let's do what we did last week and have a check-in to see what the messages, what the tones are for this week. Okay, so let's have a look at the messages for the collective today. We're using the Crow Tarot deck by MJ Cullinane. Alright, what is it that the collective need to know, Spirit? Thank you, angels, ancestors and guides. The cards are flying out the deck. We have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Cups, and this card is reversed, so I mean it's back to front. The Four of Pentacles. For some of you, there's a message here where you are needing to say, no, I need to focus on my savings, I need to focus on my projects or my commitments and my responsibilities. But your friends are just going, come on, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out. Let's distract you from this thing. I do think it's a good distraction. I don't think it's a bad distraction, just so you know. I see that you kind of relinquish your energy to your friends, possibly your family, and not your foe, I'm hearing specifically. So some of you are definitely going to be having a celebration. Maybe this is a pleasant distraction for some of you. Maybe this distraction is needed. But it's going to be a short blip, and then you'll be able to continue along your self-boundary journey, I'm hearing from Spirit. Okay, yeah, exactly. Then we have the Hermit. So you then go into a self-boundary journey again, and you continue upholding your boundaries, upholding your responsibilities and your integrity. And you go, okay guys, we've had some fun, I've got to go back to work now. Okay, and so you go into Hermit mode. Now this is the major arcana, so this is really what's going to be coming in for a lot of you this week, is that a lot of you are going to quiet mode. You're going to be ghosting your friends, your family, your foe. You've already ghosted them way back, I'm hearing. But this is good news, because Spirit wants you to go inward, wants you to go and find a more inner spiritual journey, because there are messages that are coming in actually from Spirit that need to be delivered in silence, in quiet, in solitude. I don't know why I'm laughing, I just think it's funny. The Hierophant, okay, big major arcana. The message from Spirit could involve you exactly focusing on your integrity. I was actually going to say focusing on your spirituality, but focusing on your integrity, focusing on your religiosity. Now, your religiosity doesn't necessarily have to pertain to religion. It can actually be, what are you religiously committing to? What are your ethics? What are your morals? Are you upholding your morals? Are you upholding your beliefs? What do you really believe in? Like, these are really big questions that Spirit really wants you to write down in a journal, possibly, or go into meditation, or do some deep practice. This could also be breath work. This could be yoga. This could be your own personal initiation with Spirit. You know, you don't always have to be initiated into a particular doctrine or dogma, which is what the Hierophant, otherwise known as the wise teacher, is known for. Now, I do want to bring in my political point of view on this and religious point of view here, and I will just say that there was an event that took place in the Vatican recently, and I find it highly hypocritical. It's one major reason why I don't follow any major religions. And there are people in the world that know that there are collectives and people in the world that are really majorly suffering right now. And the last thing we really need to do is to get a new phone, is to spend a load of money in the guise of charity, when there are people literally outside of the church needing help. There are people outside of the temple needing our support. There are animals that are being poached and slaughtered and all these things, and I'm going to get off my pedestal. It's just something I'm very, very passionate about, and I hold and respect good-willing charities that, if you know me well, you'll know that in my email signatures I put down which are the charities I uphold and I believe are of a good cause. There are lots and lots and lots of causes or charities out there that don't really have the best interest of humanitarian or even animal welfare at heart or at mind. And some of these charities for me are Crisis in the UK, Shelter in the UK. They're not sponsoring me to do this, I'm just sharing them because I believe in them so much. The Virunga Foundation in Congo, the Animal Welfare charity as well, and yeah, so many more. Particularly if you can help women and children at this time, wherever they are in the world, particularly Indigenous people around the world, please go and support them. Thank you. So I've got to use my platform for the right causes, friends. I mean, this is what I do. I get to also uphold my own integrity by speaking my truth and walking my talk. I shouldn't be on this platform if I'm not doing that. And this is something that you could be doing as well yourself, where you're looking at yourself going, am I walking my talk? Am I doing the things that supposedly people see me as being wise, and doing things for a good cause? Am I really spiritual here with the Hermit card? Now, the Hermit card is Virgo, so we are in Virgo season. Now, the shadow aspect of Virgo, as we know, is hypercritical, hyper-analytical. This is more about being in the light aspect of Virgo, which is really, you know, Virgos are all about having lots of animals or pets, but really loving pets and animals, and maybe loving animals more than human beings, and I understand it. But we are humans, even though we are, some of us, starseeds and hybrids. Majoritively, we have been spliced. But for those of us who have and hold the Indigenous line, a lot of us are major starseeds for sure. And this is about upholding what it is and what it means, even in the idea and the ethic and the morality of what it means to be, I was going to say human, I was going to swear, what it means to be human, right? What it means to be human. And a lot of you have the key that you're accessing inside of yourself. Maybe a lot of you are also realizing and knowing that these are the times of the end of religion. These are the times of the end of hypocrisy. These are the times of a new dogma, a new awakening, a new sense of understanding, a new ideology is waking up, for good, for bad or ugly. There is a choice that is taking place, and we always have free will. We always have free choice. And whatever anyone says to you, whatever any higher ups or institutions think that you may not have a choice, we do definitely have a choice. I've got something in my bag, I don't know what it is. Itching. I think it's my guides just going, come on, hurry up with the message. You do have a choice, and there is a choice that is going to be presented to you in the near future, which, and I spoke about this before in my channel, and this week that is going to be the choice of which wolf do you choose, the wolf of love or the wolf of fear, the wolf of love or the wolf of fear. And of course it's totally up to you. Now we have the King of Pentacles here. Let me just fix my hair there. We have the King of Pentacles here, so this message this week can involve someone or yourself embodying righteousness, embodying legacy, embodying someone who is very reliable, someone who's very kingly, and queenly, someone who could also be a self-made person, a self-made man, a self-made person, a self-made woman. And I do see that you're looking into the future and thinking about your abundance, about your fortune, about your legacy, about your property possibly, and again what you hold, what you believe in, what you devote yourself to as well. We have the King of Wands. There could also be a love message here as well, so this could be someone who may have your attention suddenly out of the blue, out of nowhere. But let's see how this week unfolds. Maybe they themselves also uphold these integral values as well. So maybe, who knows? Let me know how this message resonates for you. Love and light. Have a beautiful week. Bye for now. Bye.